All right, here we're talking with Morgan Staley, one of the captains of the KU women's soccer team. KU on a little bit of a hot streak here, nationally ranked. You ranked 22nd in the country. Morgan, talk about the past couple of years the program's been able to establish that culture of being nationally ranked. What does that mean for you now to kind of get that program back at that level?
Well, it's awesome being back in the top 25. I've been here 3 years, and every year we've been in the top 25, and that's something that we strive to do every year. So being back in there, it just feels right.
Team's coming off 1-0 victories. As a defender, what's worked well on that back line to be able to really not allow teams to have too many goal-scoring chances?
Well, coach has really worked with us our intensity about everything we do. So we have to have intensity about sliding, getting back, recovering. It's just having the intensity and the will to do it that's really stepped up our game.
Talk about the rivalry that you're building with East Stroud, and it always seems to be a very tight game.
Between them and Westchester, I'd say they're our top two rivals. So going in this game, I know all of us are extremely up and excited for this. It's one of the games that it's just, you don't have to worry about. Like, you just go out and play your hardest every time. So I know we've prepared really well for it. Coach has really helped us, and I just know we're all really excited for it.
Well, I think it becomes a standard. I think if you do it year in and year out, at least if you feature in that top 25 for 1 week, the players believe that's the standard. Although I've always been very straightforward about finishing in the top 8 of the conference, making the playoffs and getting a bid. These are the extra bonuses that you get for the work you put in. So, we wouldn't have these successes without the group of kids that we have behind me. So it's great. We're excited about it, but we're trying to stay level-headed and just kind of move forward one game at a time.
3-0 last week, 2 really close 1-0 PSAC games over the weekend. Talk about what worked well in those games and what you kind of saw from your team to be able to hold on to those really close results.
Yeah, we competed really, really well. I was a little disappointed with our finishings. I thought we had a number of chances where we could have put games away, and it's something we've been talking about. When we go to Stroudsburg with a very good team, ranked 3rd in the country, but I don't think we're going to get, the game's not going to have a ton of chances. So I think if we just continue to compete the way we have been, I think the kids enjoy the winning. So I think all those things coming together will really help us continue moving forward. But this past weekend was good. I mean, we just competed hard. We saw the games out. We made it a little difficult on ourselves by not finishing the game off, but at the same time, happy we kept shutouts, happy the competition level was high, and we're just going to keep moving forward with that type of attitude.
You mentioned the East Stroud game tomorrow. They're ranked 3rd in the country. That's a program that's been on the rise the last couple of years, and it's turned into a bit of a rivalry between Kutztown and ESU. Now, talk about how that has that game has gotten elevated over the years. A game that's usually decided by 1 goal.
Yeah, I mean, even like with Westchester, when you have local schools that have quality soccer programs like they do at Stroudsburg, quality players, quality coaches, they're fun games to be a part of because they are. They're usually divided by, 1 single goal or 1 mistake. So I think it's enjoyable for people who are in the eastern part of Pennsylvania. Certainly enjoyable for the parents, the players. For coaches, it's a bit more nerve-wracking because you want to win the game. But yeah, they've done a great job. They have a great program, and it's always difficult to play them, whether it's home or away. But it's a challenge we relish in, and that's kind of why their program, our program, continues to be successful because it's those big games that our players love, and that's we're excited about.